Welcome back to Celebrity Healing with Metaphysical Mina, where stories become lessons in healing, growth, and self-awareness. Today's episode is about honoring a woman whose name wasn't always in the headlines, but whose influence helped shape generations. With the recent passing of Mother Khadijah Farrakhan, I wanted to take a moment to pay tribute to a woman who spent over 7 decades standing beside one of the most recognized African American religious leaders of our time, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. She passed away on June 27, 2026, at the age of 90 after 72 years of marriage. People often say, behind every great man is a great woman. But when it comes to Mother Khadijah, I actually think that's an understatement. Before she became known as Mother Khadijah Farrakhan, she was born Betsy Ross in 1935. She married Louis Farrakhan in 1953 before either of them joined the Nation of Islam. Together, they embraced the teachings of the Nation of Islam in 1955, built a family of 9 children, and remained married for more than 7 decades. Imagine that, 72 years. Think about how much America changed during that time. You had civil rights, segregation, the assassinations of Malcolm X and Dr. King, the Black Power movement, the Million Man March, the rise of social media. Through every season, she remained there quietly, faithfully, and steadily. One thing history sometimes forgets, not every leader holds the microphone. Some leaders build the person holding it. Some people are called to lead from the front. Others are called to strengthen the foundation. Mother Khadijah became known as the First Lady of the Nation of Islam, but those closest to the movement often describe her as a source of quiet strength and unwavering support. She wasn't seeking applause. She wasn't chasing attention. She wasn't building a personal brand. She was building people. And sometimes that is the greater assignment. One thing many people don't know, the Nation of Islam didn't just focus on men. It also developed programs specifically for women. The Muslim Girls Training and General Civilization class, commonly called MGT and GCC, emphasized discipline, education, homemaking, health, personal presentation, family responsibility, and spiritual development according to the Nation of Islam teachings. Whether someone agrees with every aspect of those teachings or not, there is no denying that thousands of women credit those classes with helping them develop structure, confidence, responsibility, and purpose. Mother Khadijah became a symbol of those values, with grace, dignity, discipline, and commitment. It's easy to stand by someone when life is easy. The real test comes when criticism arrives. Minister Farrakhan has spent decades being both admired and criticized. Regardless of how people viewed him, one thing remained constant. His wife never publicly abandoned him. She walked through victories. She walked through criticism. She walked through sickness. She walked through loss. That kind of loyalty isn't something we see celebrated very often today. Healing teaches us something important. Commitment is tested during adversity, not comfort. So whether people agree with every teaching of the Nation of Islam or not, the organization undeniably influenced countless African American communities through messages of discipline, economic self-sufficiency, sobriety, family structure, and community development. Many people have shared stories about leaving prison, overcoming addiction, finding purpose, starting businesses, returning to school, or reconnecting with their families after becoming involved with the nation. Behind many of those transformations were women. Women encouraging, women organizing, women teaching, women nurturing. Mother Khadijah represented those women. History also remembers that Minister Louis Farrakhan's early years in the Nation of Islam overlapped with the era of Malcolm X. Those were defining years for the movement. Although history often focuses on the men, there were wives, there were mothers, daughters, women holding families together while these public figures carry enormous responsibilities. Sometimes history remembers the speeches, but forgets the sacrifices made at home. Over the decades, members of the Nation of Islam became known for offering guidance or support to several well-known entertainers and public figures during difficult periods in their lives. The organization had highly publicized interaction with figures including Michael Jackson. The nation representatives were also involved in outreach to various artists and athletes over the years. Again, whether someone agreed with every belief wasn't always the point. Many people sought them out because they were looking for guidance, healing, structure, someone to believe they could become something better. Now here's where I want to bring this back to you, because celebrity healing isn't just about celebrities, it's about reflection. Mother Khadijah teaches us that influence doesn't always look loud. Sometimes the strongest person in the room is the quietest. Sometimes your assignment isn't to be famous, it's to strengthen someone else's purpose. Sometimes you're called to build a family. Sometimes you're called to build a community. Sometimes you're called to help build a nation. The world celebrates visibility, but heaven often celebrates faithfulness. Never confuse being unseen with being unimportant. When news broke of Mother Khadijah's passing, the Nation of Islam remembered her as a loving wife, mother, devoted follower of Elijah Muhammad, and someone who would be forever cherished for her life of service. That's a beautiful legacy, not because of wealth, not because of fame, but because people remember how she made others stronger. At the end of our lives, people may not remember every speech we gave, every award we received, every title we held, but they'll always remember how we loved, how we served, and how we made people feel. To Minister Louis Farrakhan, to the Farrakhan family, and to everyone mourning Mother Khadijah Farrakhan, I extend my sincere condolences. May her legacy continue to inspire generations of women to live lives of purpose, discipline, compassion, and quiet strength. Because sometimes the greatest healing doesn't come from the person standing in front. It comes from the one faithfully standing beside them. I'm Metaphysical Mina. This has been Celebrity Healing, where fame becomes reflection and stories become lessons in healing, growth, and self-awareness. If this message encouraged you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And remember, healing isn't just about changing yourself. Sometimes it's about becoming the steady presence that helps someone else change the world.